following is an NBC special presentation.
Tonight, in stereo, we invite you to join Bob Hope with his Easter Bunnies and other friends. Starring special guest Lynda Carter. From the Hunter television series, Stephanie Kramer. Television and recording star Gloria. The phenomenon from Wheel of Fortune, Vanna White. Cameo appearances by Jack Carter, Scott Grimes. And now, here's our star, Bob Hope.
Thank you very much. Hey, this is Bob, Happy Easter Hope, telling you that here's the news, and it ain't funny. Moscow's bugged the Easter Bunny. Hey, isn't it something the way the Russian embassy and our embassy are bugging each other? It got so bad we found the secrets we're stealing and the secrets they stole from us. And I can hear them singing at the next summit. My bug's better than your bug. My bug's better than yours. Things are so sophisticated now that the American bugs and the Russian bugs actually talk to each other in Japanese. And the spies are everywhere. Reagan was singing in the shower, and his soap on a rope started to harmonize with him. And Reagan called the Russians to complain, and they picked up the phone before it rang. Our Moscow embassy is so badly bugged, Schultz has to hold meetings in a trailer parked outside. But the government can work out of a small place. After all, they've been working out of my pocket for years. And you know... Yeah, yours too, huh? They sure do. George Schultz hosted an ice cream social at the U.S. Embassy in Moscow the other night. George thought all the bugs had been discovered until he heard a voice say, "Please speak into the strawberry cone." Anyway, it's Easter. Easter's not a real big holiday in Hollywood. When the Easter Bunny goes hippity-hoppening down Sunset Boulevard, he just looks like one of the regulars. In Washington, they have a unique Easter egg hunt. President Reagan hides the eggs and then tells the press he can't remember where he hid them. Oh, you're good. And at the traditional Easter egg hunt on the White House lawn this year, the kids found all the eggs in 5 minutes. The new White House gardener made the mistake of cutting the grass too short. Of course, that's understandable. Don Regan has only had the job a few weeks. And it's spring break time. Spring break is when college kids from all over America go a bit crazy. They move into Palm Springs and Fort Lauderdale and start acting like they're basketball coaches. Crazy, isn't it? Guys come from all over the country to look for girls. Girls come from all over the country to look for guys. And then when they get there, they drink so much beer they can't tell which is which. You should see Palm Springs during spring break. It's like Animal House with palm trees. The city of Palm Springs wasn't taking any chances this year. For the first time, the city council voted to double their police force, which really made the people happy, not to mention the guy they hired. And when some kids were checking into a motel, the owner said, "I don't allow any sexual practices here." They said, "We practiced last year. This year we're going to perfect it." Hey, did you all see the big title fight, you know, with Leonard and Hagler, also known as Rocky V? Did you see that? Wasn't that something? That was something, that fight. It was a dream of the common man watching two millionaires in there beating each other's brains out. There hadn't been a fight that vicious since Liz Taylor and Milton Berle showed up at a party wearing the same dress. Hey, how about Johnny Carson signing a new contract with NBC? Well, he got everything for the network that he wanted, which wasn't surprising. He told them that if they didn't come across, ABC would soon be calling him home. I'm so glad to hear Johnny Carson's contract was renewed. Now he's almost got enough money for his next wife. I'm not saying how much NBC is having to pay Johnny, but Highway to Heaven now has a toll booth. NBC is doing everything they can to pay him, but I think the pay toilet in my dressing room is a little much. Did you know that Hollywood is 100 years old? Of course, I didn't come here until 50 years ago. I wanted to make sure it was going to last. Let me ask you something. Why do they call it Hollywood? There's no Holly. They wanted to name it after something on every block. They should have called it Denny's. And to break into early movies, you could stand around Hollywood and Vine hoping to be tested. Now the police require it. And on Hollywood Boulevard now, you see guys walking around talking to themselves 24 hours a day. They're the ABC executives who turned down the Bill Cosby show. Hey, this is Bob Hope. We know Texaco today for energy because of the energy of its people. Since 1902, they've been serving a growing America. Today, Texaco has scholarships for students and opera broadcasts for music lovers. With over 50,000 employees and over 18,000 retailers who want you to know they are open for business as usual. The Texaco star is not about to stop shining.
Presenting the Saran Wrap Challenge. Split an onion. Wrap half in Saran Wrap. Wrap the other half in any other plastic wrap. If a plastic wrap won't keep odors in, it can't keep freshness in. Separate the halves and wait an hour. Smell each half. Saran Wrap keeps odor and freshness in. If you don't get the same results, we'll refund your money and buy you the wrap of your choice. Saran Wrap. Nothing protects food better. We guarantee it.
It used to be if you wanted special rates for air travel, you had to book your flight a few days in advance. But one airline has stepped forward to meet the need of that budget-conscious traveler. Considerate Airlines has recently made available its standby 99-cent Easter travel package. Yes, for only 99 cents, you may travel to any destination in the United States, provided, of course, you can put up with a few minor inconveniences.
Oh, well, hello, sir, and welcome aboard Considerate Airlines.
Oh, boy, that ticket agent was right. He said I'd get a big welcome.
Ah, I see that you're on our special 99-cent standby Easter travel package.
99 cents, but they didn't make it easy. I had to place my reservation by singing telegrams 6 months in advance on a Tuesday during a full eclipse of the moon. While wearing spats bouncing on a pogo stick. Watching reruns of the Gong Show.
Well, good for you. And let me assure you that you will be treated exactly the same as our full-paying passengers. No one will even know that you're on a 99-cent fare.
Oh, that's fine.
You have a wonderful trip, sir.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Excuse me, sir. Can I help you with that?
Oh, yeah.
Ah, I see you're one of our 99-cent passengers.
That's right. But,
It'll have to ride out on the wing. Don't worry, don't worry. Our ground crew will secure it properly. And besides, here's your seat.
where? Well, you sure that's not the place? I'm supposed to sit on that?
It was good enough for Emmanuel Lewis.
Oh, it's good enough for half of me, too. Well, I can always turn the other cheek. Still a good deal, 99 cents, the price of one of Don King's haircuts.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now turning on the fasten your seatbelt sign.
I can't seem to find my seatbelt.
Oh, well, those of you on the 99-cent fare don't get a seatbelt, sir. Your seat has Velcro on it.
Velcro? Well, in case of an emergency, I guess I can get along without my pants.
Now, should the pressure inside the cabin drop suddenly for any reason, an oxygen mask will automatically drop from the compartment above your head.
Excuse me, I get an oxygen mask too, don't I?
Yes, of course you do, sir. But for 99 cents, don't expect any oxygen.
I can get along without oxygen. I live in Los Angeles.
We'll be serving dinner shortly, sir. What is your preference, beef or chicken?
I'll take the chicken, thank you.
Very well, sir. Your preference, sir, beef or chicken?
I'll take beef.
Alpo or cow-can?
What is this? I thought I was supposed to be treated like the rest of the passengers.
I didn't say we wouldn't heat yours, sir.
All right, I'll take Alpo and a chew stick.
You wanted a pillow, ma'am, and you, sir. Would you like a pillow? All right.
Hey, miss, I'd like a pillow.
You would?
Yeah, in case I doze.
Oh. If you'd like it fluffier, you just let me know.
Never slept on an upchuck bag before.
For our full-pay passengers, our movie this evening will be Hannah and Her Sisters. You'll find your headphones in the pouch in front of you.
Hey, I don't want to butt in, but I was wondering what kind of entertainment I get.
We've taken care of that.
Oh, boy, Death Valley in June. But I've already seen this.
Here, it's a double feature.
Oh, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, our pilot has received clearance, and we will be taking off momentarily.
Hey, miss, before we take off, could I have a magazine and some fruit juice?
Sir,
Thank you.
I hope you have a safe flight.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you when we land.
Right. Hey, wait a minute. Look at this Dr. Bottle. Wait a minute here. Hey, my next guest doesn't need a pretty Easter bonnet to be one of the most beautiful women in any Easter parade. She sings, she dances, she's an actress, and she's gorgeous. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lynda Carter, right here. You deserve all that, you know. After all, you came all the way from Washington to be with us.
Well, that's where I live now.
Yeah, and I bet you're one of the few things in Washington that both the Democrats and the Republicans like, huh?
Well, I don't know about that. I heard an interesting report, Bob. I heard that Don Regan sent Nancy Reagan a chocolate Easter egg.
Oh, that was nice.
Well, not really. Fortunately, they heard it ticking and got rid of it in time.
Don't write in. That was just a joke.
Well, by the way, I would like to wish Hollywood a happy 100th birthday.
Yeah, this little city sure has come a long way, hasn't it? I remember when the only little shop of horrors we had was Phyllis Diller's dressing room.
And there were no phone booths back then. Clark Kent had to change into Superman in the little house behind the little house on the prairie.
But stars aren't treated like they used to be. I remember when the studio was just like my family to me.
Really?
Yeah, they'd move and not leave a forwarding address.
I think I would have liked living in the early years of Hollywood. The gorgeous clothes, the sizzling romances, the infamous feuds.
Yeah, but you can still find all that in Hollywood today, on the set of Dynasty. What are you going to sing, Lynda?
I'm going to sing Great Balls of Fire.
Great Balls of Fire. Sounds just like my golf game. Ladies and gentlemen, Lynda Carter, right there.
I'm all right. Nobody worry about me. Why you got to give me a fight? Why can't you just let me be? I'm all right. Nobody worry about me. Why you got to give me a fight? Why can't you just let me be? Do what you like, doing it naturally. If it's too easy, they're gonna disagree. And it's your life, isn't it a mystery? When it's nobody's business, it's everybody's game. Got to catch you later. No killing more ways. Give it up and get you it up. You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much in love drives a woman insane. You broke my will, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great all your life. I love when I thought it was funny. You came along and knew me, honey. You broke my will, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby. Kiss me, baby. Ooh, feels good. Hold me, darling. Hold me, darling. I got to love you like a lover should. You're fine, so kind. I'm gonna tell the world that you're mine. And to my nails and I twiddle my thumbs. I get nervous, but it sure is fun. Come on, baby, you drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I'm all right. Nobody worry about me. Why you got to give me a fight? Why can't you just let me be? I'm all right. Nobody worry about me. Why you got to give me a fight? Why can't you just let me be? I'm all right. 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 And nobody worry about me.
There's something new out there. Leaner, meaner. It's a whole new animal.
Say, isn't this a beautiful spot to have our own private Easter parade? Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah. You know, the city of Hollywood is 100 years old this year.
That's right. And I have a lot of my friends who have stars here on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Look here.
Oh, Anthony Perkins.
Yeah, you remember him in Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho? May I help you, miss?
Yes, I'd like a room.
A room? A room? You, a gorgeous young creature, obviously single, traveling alone? I was watching when you got out of the car. You're asking me, Norman Gates, for a room?
This is a motel, isn't it?
Oh, you're so observant. I see right through your little game.
What little game?
Don't be coy with me, my pretty. You know perfectly well what I'm talking about.
I do?
Yeah, first you'll check in, and after I show you to your cabin, you'll notice something strange. The shadowy figure of an old woman peering from the window of our house up there on the hill. You'll investigate and discover that I used Mom as the senior project in my taxidermy class. I'll have no choice but to ice you right in the middle of your shower. Of course, in a few days, people will notice your absence and send a detective searching for you. Him, too, I'll have to dispatch to Stiff City. Eventually, my secret will be exposed. I'll be convicted, and after a lengthy trial, and mercifully sent to an insane asylum for the rest of my natural life. That's what.
Does this mean I can't have a room?
Actually, we're filled up. There's a Shriners Convention in town.
Just my luck.
Yeah. Here's Marlon Brando's star.
Oh, he's so great in so many movies. I loved him in On the Waterfront.
Yeah, wasn't he great? I was up for that part, but they thought Brando was funnier. Charlie. What is it? What is it?
Charlie, I could have been a contender, Charlie. I could have been heavyweight champion of the world. You're my brother, and you would do it, Charlie. Why?
Because I promised Mom on her deathbed that I'd look after you and all your teeth. I thought it would be easier if you and your teeth stayed together.
I did everything you asked me, Charlie. You told me never to talk to nobody. I didn't do it, Charlie. I didn't talk to nobody. That makes for an awful tough marriage, Charlie.
Yeah, well...
I never got to know my own kids. They'd ask me what I want for Father's Day. I couldn't tell them because you told me never to talk to nobody. I got some very lousy gifts that way, Charlie.
Well, you can talk to them now.
No, I can't, Charlie. They all left.
Without even saying goodbye?
They said it to me, but I couldn't say it to them.
Well, look, kid, if you want to be a boxer, I'll let you be a boxer.
You really mean it, Charlie?
Sure, kid. Go be the heavyweight champion.
Oh.
Second thought, maybe you ought to become a singer. Gary Cooper. Cooper's a great guy.
Oh, and he was such a natural actor, too.
Gary Cooper.
And after I kill the sheriff, you're moving in with me.
Never, Black Bart. I hate you.
You finally showed up, eh?
Yep.
You're planning to take me back to jail.
Yep.
And you think you're man enough to do it?
Yep. You sure are a pretty little package.
How come all I get is yup and you blab away at her?
I ain't hankering to kiss you.
Don't you remember me, Sheriff? I'm Lily. We met at Black Rock.
Lily, of course I remember, baby. It might have been a bad day at Black Rock, but we sure put in a good night, I'll tell you.
I named him Chester.
Got a nice ring to it.
Want your last drink before I knock you off?
You still hitting the bottle, huh? You know, if you was a swallow, they'd have to pour booze over Capistrano to get you home.
You ain't taking me to no jail. We're shooting it out.
It suits me. We shoot at the count of 5. 1, 2, 3. What comes after 4?
5.
Never was good at arithmetic. Come on, Lily. Come on. Hey, here's Paul Newman's star.
Oh, he's amazing. He stayed sexy for so long.
Yeah, there's only a few of us can do that. Hey, Kid, would you like me to teach you everything I know about pool?
Sure. I got a minute.
Kid, have you ever heard of Minnesota Fats?
Is that anything like the Tennessee Waltz?
Yeah, kind of. Fats is about the same size as Tennessee.
So what?
So I beat Minnesota Fats. Kid, I got the eyes of an eagle, the heart of a lion, and the cunning of a fox.
Wow. How'd you get like that?
Too many guest spots on Animal Kingdom. You want me to teach you to play pool or not?
Sure I do.
All right, here. Get down there and try it. Get aim for that 8-ball there. No, a little lower, huh? A little lower. Yeah, you moved it. I think you're ready. Yeah. I think you're ready to play for money. Let's start easy. $5 a game?
Okay.
Okay.
$500.
Yeah, right. Well, here you are, kid.
Hey, this ain't money. This is a coupon for salad dressing. Paul Newman salad dressing?
I drove that car last weekend.
The big Mercedes?
The S-Class.
What'd you think?
I think you have to sit in that big leather seat, put Mozart, maybe Beethoven on the stereo, then go out and drive in tight rush hour traffic, up some back mountain road, all night in a rainstorm, and then you'll know what I think.
Which is?
I think just maybe I drove the perfect car, or as close to it as anybody's ever come.
With Lynda Carter, Stephanie Kramer, Gloria Loring, and Vanna White. So stay tuned.
Next, it's a special This Is Your Life, when 20 Hollywood stars join host Ralph Edwards to surprise two living legends who together have given us over 60 years of laughter.
Who are they?
It's a secret, but find out after the Bob Hope Easter special when Ralph Edwards says,
This Is Your Life.
Next on NBC.
Details at 10.
You knew her as Liz Chandler on Days of Our Lives. Her song, Friends and Lovers, a smash hit. She's an actress, songwriter, author, and singer. And on a scale of 1 to 10, this lady's an easy 14. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gloria Loring, right here. Tell me, Gloria, is it true your character, Liz Chandler, got married so many times she made Zsa Zsa Gabor look like a spinster?
Yeah. On Days of Our Lives, I was up and down the aisle more times than Phil Donahue. So, have you ever been on a soap opera, Bob?
No, but I did audition for one of those torrid love scenes once.
Oh, what happened?
My usual. I got a lot of laughs. I've also been meaning to ask you one thing. You did a show with George Burns in Las Vegas, right?
Yes, I did.
Did he come on to you? I mean, did he chase you around the dressing room?
No, he didn't. And actually, I resented it. He made a comment about my age.
Well, that doesn't sound like George.
He said I was too old for him.
That sounds like George. Isn't he remarkable at 91?
Oh, he is. I asked him why he keeps working.
Yeah, and what did he say?
He says he's trying to put something away for his old age.
I wonder if that's what keeps me going. And is it true that you've written 3 cookbooks?
Yes, I put together 2 Days of Our Lives celebrity cookbooks. Yes.
Isn't that funny? I'm writing a golfer's cookbook myself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's called Barbecuing in the Rough.
Well, my latest effort is a cookbook for parents of diabetic children.
Yeah, well, I know. And you do a lot of work for diabetes research, don't you?
Yes, and, you know, we're trying very hard to find a cure, and we're getting close now. I think it'll happen before most people expect it to.
Well, Gloria, with your talent and determination, it just might. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gloria Loring, right there.
Our time is now. Our place is here. Living outside of the world cold and lonely. Our love speaks loud. Why don't we be blinded inside? The madness takes over. We're on the wrong side of strong emotion. We're on the wrong side of strong emotion. One day we'll break chains of heart. We're prisoners of passion and burning out of control. Through these changes of heart, these chains of reaction, we need each other to hold. On the wrong side of strong emotion. We're on the wrong side of strong emotion. One day we'll break these chains of heart. We're prisoners of passion and burning out of control. Through these changes of heart, these chains of reaction, we need each other to hold. Through these changes of heart, we're prisoners of passion and burning out of control. Through these changes of heart, these chains of reaction, we need each other to hold. Through these changes of heart.
Ordinarily, there's nothing about Easter that would cause anyone to run to a psychiatrist's office, except in this unusual case.
Yes?
Doctor, there's someone to see you.
I don't have an appointment scheduled. Who is it?
It's a rabbit.
A rabbit?
He says it's urgent. He must see you.
Well, send him in. What are you so nervous about?
Well, my calendar watch stopped, and I'm never quite sure when hunting season begins. Hey, you gotta help me. I've got a problem. I'm very, very depressed. By the way, I hope you appreciate when I came in, I didn't say, "What's up, Doc?" Nice place you got here. You don't happen to have a carrot on you, do you? You gotta help me, Doc. I'm a very unhappy little rabbit. Nobody knows about me or cares about me or even likes me.
Well, that's a very sad tale.
Yeah, I know. I tried to tease it and blow dry it, but nothing seems to work. Doctor, take a look at me. Take a good look. You know who I am?
You are a rabbit.
A rabbit. See? That's my problem. I'm not a rabbit. I'm the rabbit. Number one, numero uno, top banana. I'm the Easter Bunny.
You're the Easter Bunny?
Yeah, the one and only, the original. But do I get the recognition I deserve? No. At Christmas time, they make a big fuss over Santa Claus. On Valentine's Day, it's that stupid Cupid. And on Thanksgiving, turkeys is the big thing. May they rest in peace. I'd like a drumstick.
You're really jealous of Santa, aren't you?
Sure I am. He's got a 12-room igloo in the North Pole, and I live in a hole in the ground.
But Santa does a lot of good in the world.
I work harder than Santa Claus ever does. I deliver Easter eggs all over the world.
But Santa delivers toys.
True, but he doesn't have to lay all the toys himself. And who do you think brings all those eggs and candy every year on Easter? My brother Bugs?
Wait, hey. Are you related to Bugs Bunny? Can I get his autograph?
See? That's what I mean. No one thinks about me. Everyone thinks about the other rabbits. My brother Bugs. My sister who works for Playboy. And my mother, the Volkswagen. What bugs me is when Easter comes around, I'm a second-class symbol.
Nonsense. You are very disturbed, but let me ask you some questions. Now, how is your sex life?
You've got to be kidding. I'm a rabbit. And I ain't about to kick the habit.
Okay, what kind of childhood did you have? I mean, tell me a little bit about your family.
Oh, I came from a fine family. I can trace my ancestors way back to the 2 rabbits who got on Noah's Ark and the 224 that got off. You know another thing that bugs me?
What?
On Groundhog's Day, even that groundhog gets more attention than I do. That no-name little fuzzball.
Easy now, just settle down.
Yeah, but the one who really flips me is that fat guy with the flying reindeer and the sled. He's got all those little elf toy makers helping him. I deliver all my Easter baskets all by myself.
True. Now, that is amazing. Tell me, how do you do that?
Not so fast. Hold it. That's classified information. What are you, the Tower Commission? You sure you don't have a card around? They're very good for the eyes, you know.
You really believe that?
Name me one rabbit who wears glasses. You know, you're very nice. I could go for you except for one thing.
What's that?
Your ears are too short.
Well, women get facelifts. Maybe for you, I could even get an ear lift. Now, listen carefully. You simply have the wrong image of yourself.
You think so, huh?
Absolutely. You are a very famous rabbit. And you're also a very nice one.
Yeah, and you're very nice, too. I'm sure glad you were recommended to me. I wonder why they thought you'd be the one who could help me the most.
Oh, maybe. It's because we have so much in common.
In common? What do you mean?
Stand back. Lunch?
Here's a young lady who plays Dee Dee McCall on TV's Hunter. On that show, she not only packs a gun, but also a lot of beauty and talent. Here is Stephanie Kramer right here. And you play a tough cop, huh? Would you like to frisk me?
No, Bob, that won't be necessary.
I'll write you a check. Tell me, Stephanie, does your image of being a tough cop and carrying a gun in her purse, does that affect your social life?
Well, I'd say that my dates are very polite.
Probably voting for gun control. All I want to tell you is when cops look like you, I'm going to turn myself in. You know that I've always wanted to play a cop?
Really? Really? You like all of that action and suspense and drama, huh?
No, I just like the idea of being armed when I perform. Actually, I almost got the lead in Miami Vice, but I was overqualified.
Oh, too much talent.
No, too many socks. Stephanie, I want to tell you, I watch Hunter every chance I get, and I think you're terrific. And you've got a very talented co-star, too. Fred Dreyer, the ex-LA Ram football star.
Yeah, you know, Bob, I was going to mention Fred. It was very sweet that you did.
Sweet. Plus the fact that I got a call from him. He gave me a choice of either mentioning him or getting kicked through the goalpost.
Oh, he's great, Bob. He really is. I just wish that he'd quit referring to commercial breaks as halftime. And every time we catch a bad guy, he wants to see it again on instant replay.
I'd like to play a tough cop sometime. I've had some audiences I'd love to use the rubber hose on.
And vice versa, I'm sure.
Show me that on the car. Where? Boy, you are tough.
You know, I'd like to do comedy like you do, Bob.
And you know what I'd like to do?
What?
If I could be like you, I'd chase the crooks. If I could be like you, I'd know what cooks. Sugar and spice, everything nice. Tougher than the 2 guys on Miami Vice.
If I could be like you, I'd go for jokes and play around of golf with famous folks to join in the fun. I turn in my badge and gun if I could be like you.
I'd love to get on a case and join in the chase and be there to make the arrest.
Give me a special or two and nothing to do but have Tom Selleck for a guest.
The crooks would come clean, a comedy scene. It would be very different from the old routine.
I even know what I'd do when I needed a clue. I'd yell at the guys on my staff, and I'd have writers galore, dozen or more whenever I needed a laugh.
I'm telling you true, it's a tempting thing to do.
If I could be like you. You know, Bob, before we switch places, though, I think I ought to give you a couple of pointers on modern police technique. For example, how to squeeze a confession out of a suspect.
Oh, great. You start squeezing, and I'll let you know when I've got the idea.
If I could be like you, I said, if I could be like you.
Be wondering what's going to happen to your local Texaco service station? Well, as James Kinnear, Texaco's president, has said, it's business as usual. Texaco stations will continue to serve you as usual with the finest products like Texaco gasoline and Haviland motor oil. After earning your trust for over 85 years, the Texaco star is not about to stop shining.
The art of investment.
On television today is my next guest, hostess of one of the most successful game shows of all time, Wheel of Fortune. She's a TV phenomenon, that lovely lady of letters, Vanna White, right here.
Hi.
Hey, we're very happy to have you with us, Vanna. Having you on the show makes me wonder, do you think I'd be a good contestant on your show, Wheel of Fortune?
I'm sure you would, Bob, because I can see from your cue cards that you already know most of your letters.
Working on game shows must be fun, huh?
It is. There's very little rehearsal, and you work with some people who hardly know anything, and you never quite know what's going to happen next. It's great training for doing your show, Bob.
I kept telling them, Betty White, Betty White. But, Vanna, let me tell you, your warmth, your charm, and your charisma has taken the country by storm. I read that you receive thousands of fan letters a week. Is that true?
Yes, Bob, it is. And I'm always touched that fans of Wheel of Fortune take the time and trouble to drop me a line. But then you must receive lots of letters yourself.
Oh, you're right, and I immediately turn them over to the FBI. It's a federal offense to threaten a star. And is it true that your fan mail includes at least 2 marriage proposals a week?
That's right, Bob, but I turn them all down. I make it a rule never to marry on the first letter.
Say, and I hear there's even a Vanna White fan club.
Yeah, isn't that something? Where does your fan club meet, Bob?
In my car. And I rent out the back seat to Howard Cosell's fan club. And someone told me you design your clothes.
Well, no, but I like the clothes I wear to make a statement.
Believe me, they make one.
You know, Bob, clothes tell a lot about a person.
Really?
Yes, it's true.
But what does my outfit tell you about me?
That you had spaghetti for lunch.
Vanna, you keep turning those letters and we'll keep watching, huh? Ladies and gentlemen, Vanna White, right there. In your Easter bonnet, with all the frills upon it, you'll be the grandest lady in the Easter parade.
I'll be all in clover, and when they look the proudest lady in the Easter parade.
I'm putting on the top hat, getting out my white tie, dusting off my tail.
When there's a shine on your shoes, there's a melody in your heart. What a wonderful way to start the day.
East is east and west is west, and the wrong one I have chose. Let's go where they'll keep on wearing those frills and flowers and buttons and bows, rings and things and buttons and bows.
When you wore a tulip, a big yellow tulip, and I wore a big red rose. When you caressed me, 'twas then heaven blessed me, what a blessing. No one knows.
You made life cheery when you called me dearie. 'Twas down where the bluegrass grows. Your lips were sweeter than tulips when you wore a tulip, and I wore a big red rose.
In my sweet little Alice blue gown, when I first wandered down into town, I was both proud and shy as I felt every eye. But in every shop window I primped passing by. On the avenue, Fifth Avenue,
The photographer will snap you, and you'll find that you're in the rotogravure.
oh, I could write a sonnet about your Easter bonnet and of the one on Daily Street.
Humor Monday.
Les? Hey, thanks for the memory, allowing us to share Easter's special flair. The spirit of the season is a joy that we all share, and we thank you so much. And I'd like to thank all our guests for stopping by to share a little fun with us on this Easter Sunday evening. This is a glorious holiday, Easter. It's a happy time of bright colors and pretty new outfits. Easter is a season of faith and hope. Like spring itself, it symbolizes resurrection, revitalization, a new life from the old. It's a sacred religious feast day. But in a sense, it's a great American holiday, too. Because that's what made our nation great over the years. Her ability to bounce back, to spring to life again. Sadly today, there are those with no homes, with no place to sleep, out in doorways and benches and in empty buildings. So this, too, is a time to join with those civic-minded volunteers who are trying to care for and to rehabilitate our homeless. It's a time to urge our representatives and welfare agencies to come to the help of our unfortunate countrymen. That's the promise of Easter, the miracle of spring and the spirit of America. Happy Easter, everyone. Good night.
Coming up, join Ralph Edwards for an all-new This Is Your Life. 20 of Hollywood stars come out to salute two comedy legends. This Is Your Life tonight. And tomorrow night, meet the twisted hitster of NBC, Alf, followed by Valerie.
Yo, America! Now Mondays are funnier than ever. Alf and Valerie. What an hour of comedy. I wonder if they give Nobel Prizes for that.
If you spent $1 million a day, it would take almost 3,000 years to spend $1 trillion. America spent that on defense in only 5 years. But are we safe? Tuesday,